My name's Hanan Issa and I'm a writer and an artist from Cardiff. So my work explores the way we tell stories, how history interconnects with the experiences of today and the voices of women. I think that for me, Wales is about understanding that there's more than one version of history, an understanding and acceptance of people who speak multiple languages. And I think the way that we use language and words to identify ourselves and others is becoming so important nowadays. So the poem I've chosen is called The Land Would Disappear. And there's a section where I talk about a BSL speaker not being able to express his grief. And that was a true story. Someone asked him, how do you feel about the loss of your mother? And he just signed no words. And that's really stayed with me, is just how sometimes language is not enough to communicate how we're feeling. On the drive to school, on a no conversation before coffee kind of day, my son asks, "Why do I have to learn Welsh?" I look out of the window to see the trees telling us it's autumn. A bending back of green, as crisp and curled as the fiver nan slips into my hand with an extra squeeze. Hands are how we say I love you, isn't it? Like when my husband strums from my neck downwards, his rich, dark fingers read my landscape like braille, and I cuddle closer in response. But so often his gentle colour spells PROBLEM, and everywhere I look, words begin to bite and break and change, choking the SAFE out of mouths, praying face downwards on the pavement. Trigger warnings are starting to sound like amulets, but while chanting, I keep a pebble under my tongue because some words are not meant for me or you. I heard that the Welsh mai cannot be felt in English. An ehlan was sahlan conundrum, leaving us clues in vapour and breath on the window. Maybe it says, "This is our homeland, and you are welcome here." I watched an interpreter sign a poem in BSL once, her arms arched, fingers glittering gorgeous through a stanza, like leaves whispering joy into the ears of passers-by. But when a deaf friend lost a beloved, his fingers were still as a willow, frustrated that they failed to capture the grief. "I see now," says my son, as we witness the world from our car. The land would disappear.